Anyways.
Alright, we recording? Um, oh fuck. Oh fuck. We're actually recording. I figured out how to record.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so we're actually recording now. First episode 1 of the Boolin Boys podcast. This time it's only me and Lui. We'll see if other times we get other homies in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be seeing more of Cedric, uh, our boy Fernando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What will we talk about first?
I don't know, man.
Let's talk about who we are.
Adam. There we go.
Bro, shut up. That's not what I mean. Like age and shit, and like
Oh yeah, my social
what we
security
do.
number is
555
four one five 573 3221.
I think social securities are supposed to be like shorter, but
Oh, AF 32 M 34.
let's talk about the origins and how we became friends. Huh?
Yeah, this motherfucker
Yeah.
used to copy off me in geometry.
Well, you see, it was. Well, I met Adam in middle school. He was a seventh grader. I was an eighth grader.
We met
I,
in
I,
middle school. I
I
would
saw you
say
in middle school. We
we
met.
saw each other. We went to the same middle school,
Well,
but
we saw.
like I
Yeah,
wouldn't say
what's
we
this in middle
met
school? I
until
saw.
like
Bro, shut up, bitch.
when I was in ninth when I was in ninth grade and you were in 10th and we're taking the same geometry class.
Yeah. Um. Well, I met Adam and I saw I saw him around middle school. He was all right. He
Whoa,
looked
wait,
like
why
your
the fuck
typical
why the
average
fuck
kid.
you checking me out? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Because what if you look like a serial killer or some shit, nigga?
Ah, okay.
Oh, ah, ah. Don't matter, whatever. So yeah, your average kid, kind of chubby, white, somewhat funny. Heard some stupid shit about him.
Pretty easy to distinguish me in middle school. I was really like pale. I didn't really go out.
He still is.
I feel like I've tanned. I've gotten a lot of sunburns in the years.
A little.
I've actually I feel like tanned quite a bit. Like if I lift my shirt up, bro, that's compared to like my arm skin tone, bro, that shit different people. But yeah.
So yeah, we met in geometry 10th grade. The way we met was pretty funny actually because we still even talk even though we were in the same class. We even sat in the same table. We just didn't even talk. Adam got into an accident before I met him.
Yeah, I broke my wrist masturbating.
Yeah, he broke his wrist and he had his cast on. Now, and I noticed that he had like a drawing of like, well, not a drawing, like the symbol of like favorite. At the time, it was my favorite EA team. I mean, esports team.
Esports team.
Called Caliber.
TK. Yep.
Uh, TK, and I was like, "Yo, what's TK stand for?" And he was like, it's just some shitty ass team. And I was like, what the fuck? It's a shitty ass team. I mean, it was. Let's not get it wrong. This was like 2016.
A year later though, like they went off. I mean,
No,
two
they
champion.
won 2017, 2018. Right?
Something like it was a year. I think it was a year after that. Right? Yeah, it was a year after that I met you that they started doing good.
Yeah, something like that. Well, this was like before I met him. Well, I was like, That ain't no shitty team, even though it was a shitty team. But I used to like.
Folks.
This might sound weird, but yeah, I used to fucks with them. Not like I didn't know them or anything. It's just that I thought they were really cool. They're unique. They're like they had your average Face Clan member or Face Clan fanboys. I wasn't really into Face Clan. I mean, the only one that I'm still into Face to this day is still Face Jeff. But like, I wasn't really your typical.
I feel like
fan.
they're TK is more of an underrated team.
Yeah, still to this day. I mean, also you can compare how it started. Way we got into TK. Wow, it's a perfect join. Oh, Fernando. We got into well, I got into TK by watching the main leader, Costa TK. Well, back in the day, he was just Costa, and I used to watch his friend Chaos Silencer.
Well, I mean, I feel like at the time, wasn't he still the leader? Chaos. Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, they were still honors. Both of them were still honors. It's like how we're doing this, like how we both started this. Fucking crap. Chaos just sold his rights to the team to Cos, and then he just made it his own. That's how he's the owner of it. So yeah, that's how we got. That's how we got into TK. Well, I got into TK. How did you get into TK?
I think. What was it? Oh, okay. So I watched Jimmy, and he was doing a giveaway, right? And it was one of those giveaways you subscribe to a bunch of other channels, right? And it was a bunch of other YouTubers. So it was like Drifter, Cosdef. Let's see. I think it was. I forgot. It was like other like at the time like big like Call of Duty channels. So then that's Costif's the only one that Costif and Drifter were the only ones that I really like kept watching. So then yeah, so then off of that I kind of just started watching his stuff, and then from there branching out into other ones. So I think from him I started watching like some of Sharp stuff, because they did back in the day, it was all trolling on Black Ops 2 really.
Well, Black Ops 2 was like around like 2017, 2016 type of stuff. No, 2017, 2018 type of stuff, because like I remember when I used to watch when I started watching COS, this might be a little too far off, but he was like still uploading MW. No, not MW. It was he was still doing like Black Ops 1, and then he got into like COD Ghost, and that's when I really like started watching him because he was really funny. There was like a lot of trolling channels, like I forgot his name. Bald guy.
I just thought about it. Like, you know those like community channels? So like it'd be
Oh yeah,
Red
video
Arcade and
games.
shit. So then
Video games or like
I actually like saw his stuff on BCC trolling.
BCC trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then that's how I started watching his stuff too, through the trolling videos. It was like, oh wait, this is the same guy. I'm like, oh fuck, I fucked with him. Because I feel like with a lot of BCC trolling stuff, they wouldn't say the YouTuber. They wouldn't show who it is. And so, or like a lot of the community channel stuff, I feel like they wouldn't show.
Yeah. But I mean, eventually it got like solved out, like because over time they got better with like promoting the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I met. That's how I saw Cos's video. I think I saw like a Black Ops 1 trolling, and then after that, I was like, yo, this guy's actually pretty funny. And that's by some miracle, I found one of his videos from like, as I said, Black Ops 1, I was like, yo, it's the same guy. As Adam said, it's like, yeah, they didn't promote channels, so it was like hard to find them. And like, mind you, when they're doing like community channels, it's like when they have like what, like 20,000, even less subscribers.
Mm.
You know, because they're just trying to promote their channel. They're not worrying about money that much because they're not getting that paid that much.
No, I feel like I feel like that's how a lot of channels blew up.
Yeah,
In a sense.
and like from that, I was like, this guy's unique. Not like that. I was like, yeah, he's not like every other you know, every other
Mm.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
Um, then he started blowing up a little more. He started doing like, I remember he did a YouTube channel that was like based for his gaming. It's like not edited at all. It's just like long clips. I actually missed those times.
Me the nostalgia.
I remember he started his YouTube channel called Cause Games On.
Oh yeah.
Cause Games On. I remember the first games that he played was Region of Kings or something like that,
Mm.
or Reign of Kings or
Yeah,
something like that.
Rainy Kings. Yeah, that's it.
Region of Kings, and that's how I started watching more of the TK squad that you see nowadays or used to see. Like that's how I started getting to like know Hams.
Hmm.
I started watching Gone,
Hmm.
Sharp. Like these are old, really old times because you don't see that no more. I think he like blocked the videos or like he privated them, but they were like really funny videos, and he would upload like each week.
Mm.
And then like sometimes, I remember there was a series. It was the South Park game, South Park Stick of Truth,
Mm.
and he was just like always making me laugh because yeah, I remember I think his character was a in the game you could pick as a wizard, uh what is it, a Jew, and I forgot the other one what you could be. Just a little random, and he became like I think he was a Jew, but he was black, and like he had like the little what's the little hat they have?
Yamako?
Oh yeah, Yamako. But he had it with his afro, and I just thought it was funny. Cause I was like, yo, you never see that before.
I
And
forget, it was like
yeah.
in one game, one of the South Park games, where it's like the darker your skin tone, the harder the game was for you.
Must be the newer one, I wanna say.
But I was watching a
Because I remember
PD.
there was
I remember watching the PewDiePie video. It's like one of the things where it's like the darker the skin tone, it'll be like the harder the game, like
the
difficulty of the
game.
game.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's tough.
I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, YouTube back in the day was actually the more simple.
I feel like
Like you wouldn't see,
yeah, you wouldn't
like you would
see
have more
like
variety and like things you would like want to see.
I
Like over
guess,
time, I feel like YouTube
but
just like
I
died off.
think I think
Not like
more
oh, go
modern
ahead.
shit is like what to say is
Or
more
like
like
mainstream stuff,
like 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 back in the day it was all about like gaming videos or something like that, but
or like
now
prank videos.
yeah,
Nowadays, it's
nowadays
just
it's
like
more like it's not as much like sit down gaming video. It's more of a I feel like
like
more lifestyle kind of videos, you know, like vlogs and shit.
yeah. Well, blogs and video games. That's like one of the most like. Well, actually, no. I think YouTube just got really open about like what they want to see. Like because back then you want to see beauty channels being like 5 million
Yeah,
subs.
Exactly.
I think everyone just opened up, like back then it used to be compilations, fail moments, if you remember those.
Mm. Mhm.
And then I feel like people just like started like making YouTube channels. Like, oh, what if people like watching a video about like makeup or like about cars or something?
Mhm.
Because like now in every genre, there's like at least one type of video. Like we've gotten so far that like ASMR is a thing now, and that's like, well, if I say so myself, because I'm a fellow ASMR artist, not like makes ASMR,
I,
but like I
that
listen to it.
that shit like it like I don't like it honestly. Um.
I do it, and since I have sometimes I have troubles like sleeping.
What the fuck? No, dude, that
Okay,
shit.
actually,
That's actually one of my pet peeves. Like the shit they do in ASMR. You know, like
mm,
being all quiet and
like
shit.
lip smacking and shit.
Mhm. Fucking hate that.
Like, uh, I hate to admit it, I don't like doing it, but I like listening to it, and it's weird.
Mm.
What's I gonna say? But yeah, I was saying, just everything started opening up even more.
Mhm.
Bloggers weren't really big back in the day. I mean, the only one that I remember
Oh,
was
dog, dude. Back in the day, commentary channels.
commentary for like
Yeah,
who?
like Leafy, Pyro.
Oh, I'm talking about like 2013, 12 type of stuff.
No, yeah.
Back when I
That's
DP
still
was in
like.
like 20. That was like 2015, 2014.
Really? Mm.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's true.
I feel like that's like the first boom of commentary channels,
Yeah.
and then
Um. Surprisingly, we're still fans of it. That's also how me and Adam like are like good at like keeping conversations between each other. Uh, like nowadays, we're like, oh, did you see one of our favorite, oh, my favorite, one of my favorite commentators, what's his name, Pyrocynical,
oh yeah.
or another one, No Fuckers.
Mm.
Yeah, they were like pretty big. Oh, No Fuckers is still getting big, not to like not like
So
that,
was
but
Pyro.
he's like Pyro actually blew up. I remember I watched him when he started. No, I, he still makes fun of his own videos to this day, and I remember the first video that I watched was Shrek Has Swag,
Mhm.
legendary video.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you want to add to it?
I don't know if I can. Shit.
All right, we'll keep going then. Well, yeah, that's all. Oh, and well, there are commentators. It's just that I feel like they blew up because they would be like they would know what people want to hear, like you know what I mean, right?
Mhm.
Like they can relate to like us because you're like, oh, he's like cursing like me, and he's like edgy like me too, and like
Yes.
that's like what you see nowadays a lot. It's yeah, there's like, uh, I just started following more of those like type of YouTubers that like are edgy and like make fun of other people, but like also have a good point on like why they're making fun of them.
Mhm. I
I
feel like
feel like
if you could make fun of someone and then like have a good reasoning behind it and
mm,
actually have good points. So take iDubbbz for example with Content Cop. Like he makes fun
mm,
of people, but he actually has good points that he's
mm,
making.
yeah, yeah, I agree. I feel like that's why they're looked upon. They're seen as like the top. Well, not top, but I mean, I still see iDubbbz as like one of the main people that like started that type of trend, you know?
Hmm.
And
But I don't think
like
anyone's
Leafy.
really like gotten to the point where iDubbbz is that like calling someone out, but like with good
Mm.
reasoning. Like take the whole shit with the rice gum back in the day. Well, back in the day it was like what, a year or two ago. If you
Oh, when Content Cop with Whitestone?
yeah.
Or I would actually say Content Cop with Leafy. Because that's when
Yeah, I
he got
mean,
even more big. Because
oh
those
yeah.
like people say that those two were like really toxic and stuff, which is why they watched them. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a fan of both. It's just that I didn't watch iDubbbz as much. And I feel like ever since I think the whole point of like Leafy's content cop was like he's bullying other people, but he's like insecure about his things at the same time, which
Hmm.
is why like iDubbbz just went straight into it, like amazing. You got anything to add?
No, I mean you're right. It's,
Yeah, it's
no,
like
like
yeah.
it's one of those things where like you don't really see it. Like I was like a fan of um both rice gum and leafy, but then like hearing what like Idub said is like, yo, like motherfucker, right?
Mm, yeah, like I mean, well, yeah, because that's like,
But then also at the same
well,
time, you that shit you just can't do on YouTube anymore.
yeah. So it's just like, why is some like YouTuber? Oh, because YouTube's guideline systems changed.
Hmm.
It's like, um, what is it? Well, that's why certain like the YouTubers that like I still watch like Pyrocynical, his like content just created like something else. It's like different now.
Hmm.
I feel like back in the day it was just about YouTubers, and now it's just like about certain things that YouTubers do. Like I feel like that just changed. I don't know if that makes sense. Like back in the day, well, let's talk about iDubbbz again. He's like some really oh, I guess he's funny in like all the messed up ways that you would think. Like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like, or let's talk about what's his name? Oh, Filthy Frank.
Mm.
Like, you know how they're like edgy, and then
There can't be another Filthy Frank if you think about it. Like
mm,
if you really think about it, there can't be another
yeah,
Filthy.
because Filthy Frank was unique. Like how
No,
iDubbbz is
well, it's
unique.
not even that he's unique. It's just nowadays you can't have something like Filthy Frank
Mm,
without it being like taken down.
yeah. Well, oh yeah, that's true. Because like I feel like everyone, well, I feel like everyone in YouTube itself got like really sensitive about what they want to post. I feel like they're trying to like make it more available to like for them to make more money because back then it wasn't about getting ads and like making more money. It was just about how people's opinions were, and
Hmm.
if you didn't like it, too bad, and like if you did, that's cool. Like I feel like it was more of their opinion, you know.
Hmm.
And like I don't know, it just feels like you can't, like as you say, you can't like really speak on it that much. Like back then, you would like call someone out, make a video about them, make fun of them, and then they would make their own video,
Yeah, like
like about
that's how you get views and shit. And then nowadays you just get reported for that.
yeah, like or I feel like it's just like all fake drama, or it's just like bullshit that just should be like kept between them. Like
Mhm.
I'm gonna use the KSI and fucking Deji controversy that's been going on.
Mm.
Like I feel like that was like something that could have been handled, and like you know,
Something that could
you
have been
could,
handled in private.
yeah,
I honestly don't know too much what's going on in that situation because they're like both calling each other out on bullshit. Where it's like Deji's calling out like KSI on like abuse, but like at the same time like they're showing shit where it's like Deji is also in the wrong. So oh fuck,
yeah.
I'm confused as how that's working out.
Well, it started off with like, um, I think it all started with like his KSI's friend was making fun of him.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like name
no.
like that YouTube channel, and he's like Deji's, and like they weren't really friends. I'm going to say.
Mhm.
So they were just like, yeah, why are you talking about me like that? And then like, uh, apparently I heard from what I know is Deji exposed that KSI paid for his friend's wedding,
Mm.
and that's why they got mad, and that's why like all of this like drama started getting out of hand and stuff.
Mm.
That's what I know. And then you know how like it actually be like, yeah, I want to reach 10,000. I mean 10 million subscribers
Mhm.
because 10 million because you know KSI already has that, but Reggie doesn't.
Mm.
And like the abuse shit that Adam mentioned, it's kind of true. Like it just because I remember I used to watch them both as well. Like I used to watch a lot of funny YouTube channels like KSI would like make certain videos and Deji would be in them, and like they would hit each other and like just have fun. But then like the abuse shit, like I'm pretty sure y'all seen the clips of like KSI throwing the water bottle or like hitting him, and it's all like from a video that's like purposefully known that it's like a type of video. It's like if you score a goal, I get to hit you, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like what else?
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Well, yeah, and then apparently he, well, as I said, he leaked his brother's stings, and he got mad about it, which is why he like stopped talking to him. And then Deji Deji got was like mad that he was just defending himself, even though it was like something that should have been kept private. If I'm being honest myself,
Mhm.
and yeah, like Deji made his diss track and exposed a lot about his friend and like started roasting what's his name, KSI, which I felt like was a pretty dick move if I'm being honest. Like that's something that should be kept like, as I said, between y'all.
I mean, I feel like that's just with most. Um, like, I feel like dramas like that, or if you think about it, like the whole like boxing thing was going down.
Mm,
Mhm.
yeah, Like, I feel I have different mixed feelings about that actually.
Mm.
Because in a way, I do feel like KSI made Deji, but like he's just not giving him like credit. He's like, nah, it was me by myself, type of shit.
Well, I mean, at the beginning, Deji was just in like KSI's videos, like even before he had a YouTube channel.
Mm.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Sorry. Um, yeah, it's like, oh yeah. Um, what can I say? And then I guess, since Deji actually has done, I want to say he's done some things for his parents that his parents take more into consideration. Like, um, we can't like everyone's dream, or in my case, in my dream would be like, to, like buy my mom a house.
Uh-huh.
Like KSI bought his mom a house, like his parents a house, and Deji lives in it, and like
Mm.
that's like something that everyone would want for like their parents to have a house. They could be proud of them, but then like I feel like they're forgetting that, and then Deji just started like buying more stuff like for them, like on a personal level, which would like make them feel like, oh yeah, we're picking sides, when it really shouldn't be like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it would be, I feel like because Deji bought his mom like a car or something,
Mm-hmm.
it should be favoring him more. But honestly, a house is something more important than like a car,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion.
Well,
And
yeah,
then
it like obviously costs way more.
yeah, and like it's gonna gain more value and stuff. But like I don't know, I can't think straight because like every time I think of them, it just like more things come up that you can bring up like
Mm-hmm.
talking about.
But then I feel like also at the same time, like we honestly don't know. I feel like that much because there might be still a lot like hid behind the curtain.
Mm, yeah, that's true. Like yeah, I guess. But I mean, everyone has their sides. I personally agree more with KSI because he's more the mature one. It's like he knows what he's doing because like when he was going through his own problems, he was staying away from drama. People were like picking on him and stuff. But like um, he just stayed away from most things. Uh, had more problems to deal with in a way. Because there were some times that his parents were being a little like fucked up towards him, and yeah.
Mm.
What else do I want to say? Uh, there's not much I can say, huh? Hmm. No, there's more I can say.
Mm.
Besides his parents being fucked up to him, like, well, fuck, I'm sidetracking. I'm sorry. Uh, I'm currently playing Rainbow right now. That's what I feel like.
I feel like, I mean, with a lot of YouTube drama, there's there's a lot to both sides of the story. I feel like at the end of the day, it's pretty obvious that a lot of it's just for clicks and subscribers and popularity, clout, clout. It's all
Mm.
about fucking clout nowadays. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in KSI's point of view, I wouldn't do it for the clout. I
Oh,
think it's actually
like
him just trying to defend himself.
yeah, at the moment,
But
it's more KSI trying to defend himself.
it is about clicks and views. But like, I feel like Deji's just doing this so he can reach his milestone that he's been wanting for a while. Like everyone would want to reach 1 million or like 10 million at this point. Like he's selling his brother out, and like KSI makes a good point of it. Like he's selling him out just so he can get more fame for clout, I guess.
Hmm.
And I feel like this isn't the only family that's done this. Like they've been doing that for a while now. Like the whole problem with no, not Pyrocynical, fucking Leafy and like Keemstar.
Hmm.
Like you know how that was a thing. Like, oh yeah, he sold me out. No, but he sold me out too. Like it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's how a lot of things go nowadays. If it's not drama that's happening, it's like some shit that's made up to try to make drama. Fuck. Well, let's talk about how you met like Fernando and shit.
Lived across the street from
Wow, that's a fucking interesting story.
him. Yeah, I literally like I lived across the street from him, and we just became friends.
Whoa, anything you fucking did that stood out, like selling drugs, fucking bitches,
I took a skateboard once.
smoking, smoking beer.
He had like a penny board, and I traded it for a pack of gum. And then when he wanted it back, I'm like, nah. One time he sold me like a Batman grappling hook, like a plastic one, and then I took it to school to go show my friends, and then it broke in my backpack.
Hmm. Damn. Well, let's talk about our past. What was the most fucking weirdest shit you ever did, like in your middle school, elementary school, and high school experience? Like, what was the weirdest shit you've done? Or like one of the most awkward things, like that you wouldn't like want people to know.
Awkward? I don't know. Um, what did I do? I honestly didn't do much. Like, I mean, I was like, kind of introverted as a kid. I think one of like I've kind of like okay, I wouldn't say like I wouldn't know, but like I feel like not a lot of people do this, but like in fifth grade, I'd get done with my work hella fast, and then just tell my teacher, she'd be like, okay, and then I'd go sit in the corner of the class to play with Legos.
Damn.
I used to this is funny. Back in the day, I used to buy a lot of like custom like Lego guns that actually look like guns.
Hmm.
Um, and it was funny because when you'd buy them, they come in little dime bags, like bags you'd like sell cocaine in. And
Oh.
yeah, so one day, my dad, he said he was picking me up from school, and then just sees me fucking pull out a little dime bag from my fucking pocket and just hand it to some other kid, and then just like walk towards the car.
So he's like, damn, my son releasing some drugs.
A trap in fucking elementary school.
Damn.
One
Damn.
thing, one thing. I mean, you know this, Luis, but like one thing that is weird that I've like throughout my life, I've always had like a good friend named Luis.
Nah. He said in elementary school there's a guy named Luis. He's like, oh, it's on in middle school, some guy named Luis, and then now high school.
This motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, fuck. This is kind of personal, but in elementary school, I used to be a dumbass, and I used to like try to be one of the cool kids, you know, cause being cool in those times was actually pretty cool. Like you would get like people would like you cut him from the line and shit. It's oh you can back cut me or some shit to get lunch and shit. And I
Oh
thought
my
it was so cool.
god.
Oh, I was
You
like, oh
ever,
yeah, that's
you ever,
fucking cool.
you ever think of like the whole system of back cutting? You're just fucking over the person, whoever's behind them.
Yeah. I always used to do that. It's like, oh, that's my homie. Hey, you can back cut me, or like you can front cut me. Like, all right, go. And then they would let me do the same.
Nah,
And
bro.
like,
Fucking
like the
middle
thing.
school when we had breakfast for lunch. That used to be. I remember
Oh,
everyone got hyped for that.
dude,
And,
that breakfast for lunch, especially when they made it, was hella good.
like,
Like the
no,
rare times that
that
they would
or
make
it'd be like waffles, like or like the little shit to be in the bags already.
oh waffles or like the little pancakes or like the French toast. That's what everyone was
Hmm.
like hyped about.
One thing
And
I
just for
one thing
just
I didn't like though is that
hmm.
like each grade would go like at a different hour. So I think if you were in seventh grade, you go like dead last. It'd be like eighth, then sixth, and then seventh.
Yeah, that's exactly how it
So
went.
like if you were in seventh grade, dude, you'd get cucked over because they'd like run out of lunch.
I remember when I was in seventh grade, we went to some middle school too. Um, we everyone like didn't fucking like eat like the actual food. Like what they would do is like fucking. I know this might have been a trend with you guys too, but like what they would do is just like get potato wedges and just put ketchup. And that's what they would eat,
Oh
like
yeah,
with milk.
bland ass potato wedges.
Yeah, that's why you need fucking ketchup.
Dude, your life is so bad. Damn, if y'all didn't know, Louis got really bad internet.
I got what you guys call shitternet, big shitternet. But wait, can you hear me well, or is it still lagging?
No, it's better now. Well,
Oh, okay. It's there. It's there.
getting there.
Oh fuck. Pardon me. Um. So yeah, let's go back to the most awkward thing that I've done. Well, since I was one of the cool kids, I was used to like playing in the playground and shit. Uh, I don't know why, and it was a thing for me that I always just held in my shit
Oh,
and like
bro, I would hate
and like
that.
try to hold in my piss, like just because I would like want to play more at the playground and shit.
Not
And
that.
like,
Like if I had to take a shit, like I'd be fucked. Cause I ain't taking
you
a
didn't
shit.
take a shit anywhere else besides your house, huh?
Yeah, my house, my aunt's house. That's it.
Yeah, I used to be one of those kids. I only took a shit in like,
No, oh,
um,
back in the day, I'd like schedule my pisses. So like, if I pissed in the morning, I knew I'd be good for like the rest of the day. But like, if I like did forget to piss in the morning, like when I wake up, but like I'd be like at lunch or like in the middle of class, bro, I got pissed. I don't know why. For me, there was like really stigma like when it came to like pissing during school.
hmm,
Which
yeah,
is
that's
weird,
true.
bro.
Um, for me, this was really bad. Um, like most of like I want to say in no, third grade was when I actually stopped. I always used to hold in my piss like really bad, like you know when like you're like twisting your legs so that shit don't like come
Yeah.
out. And I don't know why I was always like a kid that laughed for no reason. Just like the stupidest shit would happen, I would laugh, or like nothing would happen, I'd just make myself laugh. And I used to laugh, I used to piss myself. And the thing is, every time I knew I pissed myself, I would get my ass beat by my mom because she's like, bro, I had to watch that shit. The fucking 30 eyes closed. It smells like piss. I'm like, but I didn't care. So that was my thing. There was this one time. I remember I had breakfast. Like, I never had breakfast as a kid, and like still to this day, I don't have breakfast. But for some reason, I ate breakfast. Like before going to school, it was like 7:30. I lived literally across the street from the school, so getting there wasn't a problem. So I ate breakfast in the morning, 7:30. Went to school like at 8:30, like normal time, and then I don't know in like other elementary schools, but there was like first recess and second recess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I miss recess.
Honestly, yeah. Um, so I was in. This was first recess, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm starting to get the bubble guts." I said, "Oh, I need to take a shit." I was like, "Nah, I can hold it to the end of the day." And you know, like those feelings that you get when like you're holding the shitter for like a really long time, that your skin just starts to turn, like
Like you
chinito.
cold?
Yeah. Dude, that shit started happening. I was like, no. And back to the rule, I only took a shitter in my house, like where I used to live. And that was really bad because my mama went to work and my dad was still home. He usually worked around like 9. He would start at 9. And like I was like really had to take a shitter. So I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the bathroom to take a shitter. And I was like barely gonna make it. Like, I remember I almost made it. And, oh, just by saying almost, you already know what happened.
Oh damn.
I opened the.
I mean shit, if your mom was mad about like you pissing yourself, goddamn.
I know. Shut up, let me get into it. So you know how like elementary schools have like big schools, like they have like for kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, and fifth grade. Yeah, apparently there was like a field trip going on for like fifth graders, but there was like those cool ones that never went because they were cool. So I remember the day I had to go take a shitter, and there was like a I remember there's just this black guy in the bathroom, like a black kid. He was like at least fourth or fifth grade. Mind you, I didn't care. I just ran in there, tried to go to a bathroom, and just took a shit. I didn't make it. Like I should like you know how doors have like the doors to open and shit. I opened it. I managed to pull my pants down, and I don't know why I couldn't just sit down. Like if I had like a split second more, I would have like been able to like sit down. But nah, I shit it on my underwear and on my pants. I was like, oh no.
You ever see it? It sounds like the fucking Nogla's poop story. You ever see that video?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah,
animation
exactly.
one?
It's like that. It's like I almost made it. It's just that I couldn't. Like I ran out of time, and like, mind you, I was crying because I was really worried that I was gonna shit myself. So this like black kid, he just hears me say, "Hey, you good?" And mind you, I didn't give a fuck. I was really need to take a shit, so I didn't even lock the door.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Alright, there's
What?
one time, actually, no, dude, this one time I was little, I actually had to take this shit really bad. I was at Walmart. So it was the one that they closed down. But I was at
Oh,
Walmart and like, Mom, I gotta take a shit. She's like, alright. She was paying. She's like, alright, just go to the bathroom. It's like right there. I'm like, alright. I'm like in the middle of taking a shit. It's this kid that like is like above me, a little ass kid, younger than me. He's like, hey yo, your mom said hurry up. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like, oh, okay, thanks. Like, how? I was like in like fifth grade or something, bro. This kid is like a little bit younger than me. It's just funny. It's like, yo, mom said
Hey, bro,
hurry.
your mom's here. Yo. Oh my god.
I was
Nah,
like,
let me get back to my story.
uh,
Alright, so as I said, I left the door open. The guy just walks in. I was taking a shit, but like, there was a piece of shit in my underwear, but I was still taking the shit because it's just a big ass shit. And like I didn't close the door, so the guy, like, imagine this one guy just walks in, like, no, doesn't walk in, runs into the bathroom, is already crying, like crying, running to the bathroom, going to the bathroom, healing something smack on the floor, and just like constantly crying. But it's a little kid too, and like
this fucking, I'm
this
telling
guy
you, this
walks,
fucking Nogla's poop story.
yeah, no goes poop story, no way. And then I was still taking a shit. Just hearing Nogla fucking Wildcats version and fucking a clean in the morning. Nah, so this guy opens the door and he sees me taking a shit. And I'm like covering myself because I didn't want him to see me. Or I didn't want to see my pee-pee. I was
Is
like,
that
bro,
gay?
just call. Yeah, this gay. So I told him, no, and there was like a piece of shit on the floor, and he almost stepped on it. And he's like, oh my god, dude, are you okay? And I was like, no, bro, just call the office. Call my teacher. I was like really scared because I knew I was gonna get my ass whooped, either by my mama or by my dad.
What about my teacher? Mrs.
Or by
Jones
my
is
teacher.
coming. Fuck you doing here, dog?
No, dude, and like I just remember the fucking janitor walks into me. He's like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, bro, I had to take a shit. And he's like, "Bro, just go, just hold on." I forgot what happened. I think they called my dad because he was still at home, and like he brought in a fresh pair of clothes. I had to change in the bathroom. I left that shit there. I didn't even take it home. I threw away the pants and the underwear. Then I took it to the office. My dad had to sign me out or some shit because there was an accident that happened apparently, and my dad was hella mad because he had to get off work. And he couldn't go to work. Um, oh, he used to work at, you know where we were today? But like where I said, bro, this place doesn't bring in money.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he used to work there. Actually, you know that one restaurant that we walked by? He's like, bro, what do we eat here? It was called Tom and Roma's or some shit. Tommy Roma, some shit like that. Either way, he had to go there to work, but he couldn't because he had to take his kid that fucking shit himself in school.
So why
And
ain't
I
you coming to
remember,
work today? I have a
bro,
retarded ass kid. I don't know how to
kind of
use the
shit
fucking
himself.
toilet.
He kind of shit himself.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah. So tough.
so yeah, that's what happened. And ever since then, I always train myself to hold in the shitter for longer.
Hey, bro, it's been an hour.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, you want to end it there or you want to keep going?
I think we should end it here. Yeah. Well, it's been the podcast.
Yeah, it's been a podcast. We'll make more of these.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Hmm.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It really help us out in our motivation. Cause I get really depressed sometimes.
Yeah, so do I.
So yeah, hit that like button, or I'll kidnap your
Subscribe.
puppy. Yeah.
Yeah. Or make sure
No.
to click
No.
the
No.
make sure to click the. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna kidnap your puppy. That's just what
Make
we're
sure
gonna
to
do.
check the description for our social media in case y'all wanna like see what we up to. Yeah.
See you next time. It's been the Boolin and Boys podcast with two of the Boolin Boys. Hopefully next time we get more people.
Yeah.
Hi.
All right, guys. Have a good
Bye.
day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Also use a condom.
I don't know what to tell you. Rub them together.
Yeah, I'm moving them in my pocket to create heat. I'm just gonna create a fire in my room, okay?
No, put them in your balls. Or put them
Bro,
next
I
to
ain't
your
trying
balls.
to freeze my balls.
Hey, your balls are like hella hot.
Oh, what? That's kind of
Your
gay.
balls
That's
is warm
gay.
as hell.